We got to watch out what we're saying and what we're doing, how we're acting, how we're performing, what we're doing out there in our job and what. Because big people look, aren't you supposed to be a light? Amen. Huh? Sometimes they'll test you. Amen. Brother Willie and Sister Renee, they got tested this week. And I told them, I said, my brother, you know what? The church is backing you up. We're praying for you. God is going to be with you. Amen. And they got tested this week. But you know what? They made it through. Why? Because they was ready, brother. Amen. They had the Lord. I'm ready to walk with the Lord. Amen. And am I happy? I'm ready to run with the Lord. I'm ready. If the Lord runs, I run. If He walks, I walk. When He stops, I stop. When He takes off, I take off. Whatever He does, I do. If He sings, I sing. If He preaches, I preach. Whatever He does, I'm going to do. Because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready to serve the Lord. Ready to the Lord. Prepared at all times. And He goes on to say, say it, Sister. He said, read it. What does He say? Watch this here.
It says, be dressed in readiness and keep your lamps alight.
Keep on going.
And be like men who are waiting for their master when he returns from the wedding feast, so that they may immediately open the door to him when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those slaves whom the master shall find on the alert when he comes. Truly I say to you that he will gird himself to serve and have them recline at table and will come up and wait on them.
What did it say Jesus will do? That's all. Y'all know we talk about Jesus, right? When the master comes, when Jesus comes, He's about to serve you. See, Jesus is still serving us, my brother. He's still taking care of you. Jesus will look out for you no matter what. Amen. Jesus is going to even sit at the table and He's going to be ready Himself to bless you, to feed you, to supply your need. He's going to raise up His voice and listen. What do you need? What can I do? Because I'm ready. I'm ready to bless you, church. I'm ready to give to you. I'm ready to bless you. I'm ready to just pour out on you. I'm ready to give to you what you need. Amen. Hallelujah. Don't let me fall over. What's He say? 12:35. Keep on reading.
Truly I say to you that He will gird Himself to serve and have them recline at table and will come up and wait on them. Whether He comes in the second watch or even in the third and finds Him so, blessed are those slaves. In other words, I don't know when Jesus is coming. You can try to figure it all you want to, but I don't know. I know the time. See, Jesus talked about the day or the hour. Nobody knows the day or the hour, but there is a time and season. There might be a time and a season you know about when Jesus comes, but the day or the hour, I can't tell you. It's going to be 2012, February 2nd. Amen. That's my birthday, by the way. That's what I said. Amen. I can't tell you that, but I can tell you this for sure. I know He's coming back, brother, and we better be ready. We got to be ready right now. Amen. Now watch. Now watch. Amen. Be prepared at all times. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14. What did He say, Andy? What did He say? Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14. Watch this. Verse 14. Says, stand firm, therefore, having girded your loins with truth.
With truth, there it is, right there.
And having put on the breastplate of righteousness.
I'm talking about not the breastplate of righteousness, but I'm talking about the loins of truth. Are you walking in truth, my brother? Let me say this to you. Are you walking in integrity and honesty and sincerity of your heart and truth? Are you, when you tell people about Jesus, are you really telling them because Jesus really lives in them? Or are you being like what we used to be when they're over there? Yeah, I know about Jesus too. I'm going to church too. Amen. And then you want to watch all that stuff on TV. They talk about this and that and the other and agree with all that stuff and get political and get all philosophical and say, yeah, I thought I saw something in the sky there. Amen. When you know that your walk is spiritual, when you know that we walk by faith and not by sight, amen. When you know that you got to line up, amen, you got to walk in truth. If I can't walk in truth, I don't want to walk with God. Why would I walk with God if I can't live in the truth? Don't you know that truth will bring you a blessing? Don't you know that truth, amen, will perform things in your life? You walk in truth. That's why Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. The third thing that I want to say to you is that, amen, it is also the loins, when you girded them, was also, it meant a seat of physical strength. Don't you know that we need strength, my brothers? In Nahum chapter 2, verse 1, somebody read it. And Nahum, amen, that's after Micah. Amen. Micah, Nahum. Some say Nahum, but it's Nahum. Amen. Chapter 2, verse 1. Amen. What is God saying for us to do? Amen. When He speaks in the Old Testament, you'll see some of this even in the New Testament. But the physical strength. How many know that we need to? We can't give up. We even if we really don't see those things right now. Maybe your vision hasn't been exceeded. You haven't opened up yet to see it completely, but you've seen something. Amen. And then sometimes you feel discouraged. You feel like, man, I don't know if this is. I do believe it. I believe the men and the women of God. I believe the men, but I want to see a little bit more. Amen. And you feel like discouraged. You feel, amen, like, hey, is this thing going to happen or not? Amen. I know I'm talking to somebody. Amen. But it is the seat of physical strength. Read it.
The scatter has come up against you, and as a rampart, watch the road, dress for battle, collect all your strength.
Amen. Nahum chapter 2, verse 1. Somebody read it in the King James Version.
He that dasheth in pieces is come up before thy face. Keep the munition, watch the way, make thy loins strong, fortify thy power mightily. Sometimes, y'all know we got to make ourselves strong. Amen. Don't you know that? Sometimes things will come against you. People will say something. Things will come against you. Amen. And you want to fall back a little bit. But I'm telling you, make your loins strong. Amen. If you abide in the truth. Amen. If you abide in the truth, you should be strong. You should be able to withstand. You should be able to sit down on your seat, so to speak, and have physical strength enough to say, it doesn't matter if the enemy comes against me. It doesn't matter if they come from the north or the south or the west or the east. It doesn't matter where they come from. I know that the Lord is going to raise up a standard when the enemy comes in like a flood. He shall raise up a standard by His Spirit and defeat the enemy, because the enemy has already been defeated. Come on and praise Him. But you know what? When somebody have their loins loosed, when somebody has their loins loose, you know what it means? In Psalm 69, I think he says that they're trembling. They're trembling. When you hear that trembling, amen, and the loins fall, amen, they become naked. Jesus said this to one of the churches, amen. You are naked, you're miserable, you're wretched. You might think you're rich and you might think you can see, but you're blind. He said, you might think you're really rich, but you're poor. Amen. And he tells them you're naked. Amen. And when in Psalm 69 it declares that one whose loins are shaking is because he's not established. We shake at everything, something's happening. Hey, wait a minute, the mortgage has been raised up. Hey, man, the light is exceeded. It feel like we can't pay it. Amen. It looks like, hey, I ain't going to make my mortgage payment this way. Hey, I ain't going to have another food. I ain't going to be able to do this. But God will come through if you have your loins of truth. What is it? Your truth? No, it's God's truth. What does He say? I shall supply all your need according to the riches in Christ Jesus. The ones that are there in glory that God will bring to you if you abide in truth. Amen. The last thing I want to tell you about the procreative powers that you have when you have the loins. Listen in Genesis chapter 35, verse 11, Brother David. Genesis chapter 35, verse 11. Amen. And then in 1 Kings, Brother Hector, 8, verse 19. Brother Randy, would you read Acts chapter 2, verse 30? Chapter 2, verse 30. Brother Hector, 1 Kings 8, 19. Genesis 35, 11. Amen. And Hebrews chapter 7, verse 5 to 10. Sister Felicia, Hebrews chapter 5, verse 5 through 10. Amen. So have that page. Watch this. Amen. Something will be created. Amen. Something will grow up out of your loins. Amen. That's what's under here. Amen. Hey, I'm telling you, something will take place when we start to believe God's word. Go ahead, Brother David. I'm sorry.